Hey, hey! I caught it! I caught it within the first few seconds. This mistake. Usually it takes a few minutes. I caught it. Yeah, well, we got the sound now. Welcome! This is Becker Wozad, and welcome to another episode of Cubyz. The game that's not Hightail! But we get to play it now! And we've got a bunch of things that happen. First of all, look at this. You break one, and then they all break. And then you only get one. How does that work? I don't know, but now that we can do this, let's do this. Breaks one. They all break, you only get one. They do drop apples, though, thankfully. We're going to eventually work on this, but as you can see, this is not anywhere near done. I've been struggling with Minecraft. Having some trouble with the zero map. And I've been editing, or I should say, yeah, if you could call it editing, some of my old episodes of the old Minecraft, the early days. And if you look at those, you will see a bunch of episodes. I'm getting into those episodes where I had a lot of trouble with the map crashing all the time and stuff like that. And that's a complicated issue, and I won't talk about it right now. But it could happen anytime with any map. Yeah, it's not working perfectly, but then it wouldn't anyway. But we get some apples out of this anyway. I'll leave that one. I think that's a specific thing. That's a specific thing. I've just been told that there is a special block that's been added to the game, or a special structure that's added to the game that's just one leaf block, and that's it. Well, I don't know if that's it, but something is it. I have to check this. Oh, it went on top! Oh, that's awesome! It went on top of it! It was underneath it, I broke it, it goes up, and then it lands on top of it. Oh, we'll never see anything like that again. Well, you know what we could do? Since that might stay up there, because those things don't despawn. I think we'll leave it like that. We'll see what happens. So you can keep it up there for as long as we can. Once it fails, it will be very bad. This place has had many improvements made since I was last on. But we have a lot to do to fix a lot of things. We're going to work on this base today. We're not going to do too much else outside of that. Okay, the main change that has been made has been to the chisel. We now have to... Wait, I have to find where this is. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Ah! And I don't know where the apples go. They go there. I got 45 apples. Don't think you can eat them. Can you eat them? No. Not yet. Eventually. Oh, we got these and we got these because we're going to mess around with the walls of this place. Okay, so down there, there's no way to zoom in right now. I don't have a zoom button. In fact, I checked. There's a number of new buttons that have been added, but they don't work properly, or maybe they haven't been recently added. But anyway, down there, I haven't quite reached the 250 or whatever the height is supposed to be to get to the iron level. So we still have this open to help us jump down to get to iron level. But that down there, oh, I don't know what to say about that. But we are going to use that in future. Unless, of course, we decide to leave this base and start a new one. So let's work on this base now, shall we? But first, I knew I was going to say but first. I got everything we need. Let's just do this. Okay! It's still called the shover. Okay, so now the durability has been changed. There is some new durability that's been set up in 010, and we're in 011 now, and I'll explain that in a minute, or eventually. But what we have is what we had is the 010 new tool arrangements to get different kinds of durability, damage, and other modifiers. And it's changed, so we're going to show what to me so far has been best. So for the shover, now the thing is, I changed the values myself back to what they were, and it gives me different numbers now. So this gives me 460 durability. Well, actually, it gives the shover 460 durability. This isn't the best, though. You can actually do another one, and it goes up to 475. But we're not doing that one because... because it uses 7, and I don't want to use 7 for one of these things. Okay. Next, the X. Give him the X, the X, the X, right in the neck, the neck, the neck. Again with the 6. Never go beyond 6 of these. 493 durability. That's pretty good. That's a little bit better. Of course, this is a really weird shape for an X if you look at it like this. But if you look at it like that, it looks perfectly fine. Okay, so next we've got the pickaxe. Now, the pickaxe is the one with the worst durability problem. Also, you'll notice that when we put these down here, that they have number 1 each. This goes up to 419. Might be possible to go higher than 419. But this is the best we can do under the circumstances. There are now 2 things that change durability, and one of them does negatives, which is kind of weird. So we might just remove the negatives. We're changing these numbers. It's not actually normally 419. We normally have slower block breaking, but we've got it so it goes faster. Now, the chisel is the new one. We're not doing the sickle. And once the sickle becomes of use, we'll do it. Okay, so what I've worked out is that chisel works best like this. That's 401. Then we do this. And that's 5. We could do 6 and even 7, but we're not going to do this. Because that's pretty good. And that the chisel now has a durability, and it has a number of uses, and that's going to upset a lot of people. Alright, now let's look outside. It's nighttime, but you can still see it, and it's not because of the lighting. This is another change made to the game. We can now walk around at night with our brightness held high. In fact, we might be able to see the brightness. Block contrast, night brightness. These things are great. They sure help. They sure help. So, but it is a little too bright, so we might move it back. We still don't have any mobs yet. Alright. I gotta take a drink. It's nighttime, I get to take a drink. I'm telling you, it's been crazy me trying to edit something. Alright, so let's start with the bedroom, which doesn't have a proper bed. As you can see, we were able to break blocks quickly. Oh. Well, I guess that'll have to do. La da 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 da. Hooray! Oh crap! I just realized I'm using the wall texture for the floor. All right. Of course, the big news is that Hightail is going to be released within a week. And the other big news... it was about Minecraft, but I forgot the details. There's a bit of a controversy going on with Minecraft right now regarding that they hired somebody... who may well introduce a Minecraft marketplace to Java. I think the answer is that might not happen, but we are led to believe it might happen. Okay, we're not going to use this anymore. We're going to just bloop, block it off. No point, because we're going to go down there eventually. Maybe not today, but we're going to go down there. And we're going to have access to all the iron we could ever want. Right. The walls, they're going to wait. They're going to wait. I don't know what we're going to do with the walls. What we're doing is we're just replacing the walls when necessary with these. And this is the outer wall, mostly. Okay, so... now we get to mess with this. Now, let's see here. That's been... we'll just start on these, then. Wait a minute, was that going upstairs to... No, we can do that later. Ah, finally. Finally get to play the game again. Well, I've been playing it, but not much. I have to keep track of a whole bunch of things at the same time, and I'm not finding enough time to... clear. I'm not finding enough time. I've been messing with a lot of what do you call them? Messing with some old emulators and getting translations of some of the Japanese ROMs. Well, because they don't make them available in English, and if they'd made them available in English, we wouldn't have had this problem. All right. This could be a dining area. In fact, dining area makes the most sense. Can't make it a library. They don't have books yet. They don't have anything yet. We have no mobs. Yeah, I think this is the speed that it ought to be at. I got the graphics the way I want them. Well, no. I got the UI graphics the way I want them. But the block graphics are not where I want them. I need to change the chests into something... Actually, these are pretty good, but I would like them to be a little more palatable. And this block bench or whatever it's called, it is seriously in need of help. Seriously in need of some help. So we're going to work on that. Not on camera. You can't do this on camera without certain things done. The idea that you have to modify this game just to be able to play it in a decent manner is interesting, but I want to stick as close to vanilla as possible. But that doesn't mean graphics, and that doesn't mean game mechanics if they are problematic. Okay, here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, but that's 9. Wait, what? That's 9? And that's only 7? You got me wondering. Seven. Oh, but it's from there that it goes further out that way. We've built this wall. That's one of the things I did while I was off camera. Going to probably have another wall go this way, but I don't know what we're going to do with this area. I just decided I'm going to cut it off mostly. Maybe we could have an additional area in there later on. What we need to do is we need to find some water. We need to get to the water. I mean like an ocean or something. All we're doing now is we're just flattening areas out, and we're building up the building, which looks really, really dull by these standards, because we don't have very good block things going on. We just don't have much for decorative blocks yet, and we got that. But we are digging at the top there, so. Alright, so what we gotta do is we gotta build this thing to be the same height as the other room. I believe we have a 5 height. So we will have a 5 height here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now how are we going to do this? Let's see. That kind of makes sense. Oh! Didn't know about... Oh, there's some blocks up there already. I broke those blocks. I never went back up there to get them. The idea that dropped items don't despawn is kind of... What the hell? Is that dirt? It's dirt. See? I changed back... I let them change the dirt texture, and look at what they've done to my dirt texture. It's unrecognizable. And that looks like dirt. Doesn't that look like dirt? You guys gotta fix this sort of thing. This is just bloody annoying. More dirt. Well, we'll get this thing done pretty quickly. It's only been some 21 minutes in the stream. How much space we got left? Got some dirt. La. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about to break. Okay. It brightens up a little bit when the blocks are replaced by air. Not sure why that is. It shouldn't make any sense. Okay, so what happened with 0100011? Well, 010 was a fine release, and then almost immediately I noticed, because I was making a test world, that it didn't. That I created a survival map, and it didn't give me a survival map. I reported it right away, and it took what was it, 9 hours, 10 hours, something like that, before they said, here's the fix. I like the fact that I reported it first, but I'm not bragging. It's just you have to break these things. You have to something happens. It didn't affect me. I could have just kept playing this. It would have still been in survival mode. But everybody else being forced to play creative was obviously something they did not want. Oh, wow. Whew. I wonder how long before we start having problems with I had quite a few problems adapting this to 011. Maps don't just update automatically. there tend to be changes. My chisel, my unbreakable chisel vanished. Oh, and I believe I've got something. Here we go. Iron ingots. Iron ingots. These cannot be stacked. They cannot be stacked. So one of them is the old iron ingot and the other one is the new iron ingot. Well, I wasn't complaining. It's interesting, I'll say that. I like how fast this goes. After playing Cubyz for like 3 episodes the old way, have a new episode where we could do things faster. And with the graphics properly in place, well, the graphics I'm using properly in place anyway. I still am thinking let's use the old Minecraft textures, but that's not really the point. It's not to the point. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what we got here? Missed a few. Right. Alright, let's see if we can get that ceiling. Well, we didn't do a ceiling here. It just was a ceiling. There you go. Down to 5? Are you kidding me? Okay, so let's make more of these because we're running out of space for limestone. Not sandstone, but limestone. Make 120, and we'll use these as well. Alright, sandstone. Sandstone, that's dirt. Here we go, sandstone. Sandstone's great for the stairs and just about nothing else. Need to make more, have more room for slate. Where is the slate? Where is the slate? Here is the slate. Slate is rather the common wood, so we use it like that. Okay. Bloop. Alright, now we gotta... What do we gotta do? We need to make 120 limestone into... Alright. I just love the fact that you can tell when nighttime happens that it's still light out, and I love that. Yeah. we go. Break some of these. I found myself wanting to put a torch down here. Why not? Okay, I think I lost that torch. You put a torch on that stuff, it breaks, and then you lose the light, unless the light fell down somewhere. I think we've lost that torch. Must remember that. What happens if I put a torch on here? Nothing. Still don't even take damage. What are they working on anyway? I'm working on flattening and sorting out this area, and it's rather complicated, so I'm not doing this. We also still don't have saplings. This game is very strange. Oh! Uh-oh. Still a wooden block here. I'm only breaking that stuff so that it's got some kind of regular... We also gotta break this. Yeah, there's still a lot to fix around it. This is a really stupid build. But it's the starter build. It's not meant to be great. Oh, wait. This goes over here? No. Yes. They got one too many baobab. It happens. Bloop. Okay, we gotta do 2, 3, 2, 3. We were doing 4, but we have to do 3 because we're running out of space all the time. All right. Yeah, there's quite a number of things I would change if I made this game. And it may be open source, but obviously they want you to make... If you're going to make pull requests, if you're going to make changes to the game, they insist that you do so in your own idiom and don't do it to the base game. The base game is the important thing. Hey, I'm not complaining about this. This is a pretty well-made game, apart from its... little problems like that. Maximum 120 instead of 999. Can't change it. Hard coded. You know, it's hard coded stuff is the reason why this is a problem, not anything else. Oh, I just realized another thing. No, that's okay. Never mind. Now this goes through here, and I'm thinking we need to build another thing over here. And so we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with this area now. 36. So you got a space of 36. So if we have a corridor that's too wide, it would be at the 18 mark. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So that's the middle. Yeah. So this should theoretically go all the way out. And now we can finally see what we're doing. We don't have to place torches everywhere. We'll eventually just place torches for decorative purposes. But when we're building, if we can see what we're doing, we don't need... Well, we might need torches so we can see that it's not a hole that we're going to fall into. I just realized something. What's the coordinates here? 2882. Okay, so it's 756987. So 7567. I'm glad that's available. Come on, run. Run like the wind. Wind doesn't run. Wind just goes. Wait, what did it say? 7567? Oh, that's 2. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And this will be the end of the corridor. We'll have a square-shaped room through here, because if we have any residence areas, it'll be this side. This side will be residence. This side will be... Well, this is a big room. Hold on. But then we gotta work out the details here. Okay. Oh, crap. Welcome to Ishanretra. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Might be Ishanretra. Anyway, it says, "Hi man, big fan." And I was like, thank you very much. I'm not a very good player of games. But if you are a fan, then I thank you. Well, let's work out how big this is supposed to be before we do anything else. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it should be therefore 16 by 16. 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh. Wish I was as confident as you were a fan. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Stop! Okay. Oh! No, wait, that's right. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ta-da! Okay. 4, 5. What's this? This is a game called Cubyz. You'll find a reference to it and link to the download in the description. It's open source, it's free, and it's very, very early. And this is, maybe you could look at this as a warning, or a cautionary tale about what's going on with Hightail. It's possible that Hightail will not be as functional as people are saying it is in the early days. But this is really a dysfunctional game. It's been in development for some years, and it's finally been put together. But there's no mobs, and there's a lot of other things that are missing. But it's very much a Minecraft-like game. Whereas Hightail is not aiming to become a Minecraft-like game. It wants to go its own way. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But far be it from... I can't see a thing. But far be it from me to say that this game is terrible. As it's open source and it's free to play... And they're doing a pretty good job, I think. For the most part. Yeah, they could probably do better. Lots of things not added yet. This is not the way the game will look when you play it because I modified the graphics to everything except the textures of the game. I mean the block textures and stuff like that. Alright. That ceiling's gotta be taken care of, but first... just digging out some rooms today. Unfortunately, I have a really lousy location for the starter, but this is where the starter is. When we get to a location that adds new and exciting things to the game, then we will... Oh, crap. Well, we will definitely be crapping, but that's not right now. We'll be adding gameplay. We'll be starting a new base, but we got to finish this base if we can. We're going to work on that as fast as I can in the much of the time remaining before Hightail comes out. And also, welcome to the person who joined, whom I forgot to say welcome to the person who joined, Mikhail Bellotto, or Bellotto, or Mikhail Bellotto, 3373. Don't know if that number has any significance. They tend to. I like numbers. Kind of goes without saying. Break that block already. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I'm not stopping Minecraft, but I'm having trouble with Minecraft right now. With my zero map. Having a bit of a problem with it. Now this might make a great dining room. Or might make a great room to put something like a lounge or something. About the best thing this game has is you can do this. And you can vertical slabs kind of thing. But that's not a big deal. And what's great about it is the block is retained, so we don't have to carry around a bunch of little cuboids, but we just have full, complete cubes for everything. So this is a pretty well designed game. They're getting off to the right. Maybe they should have had more detailed blocks or something, where 16 is kind of bleh. But somebody really likes designing these textures like this. I don't like these textures as much. I'm probably going to change them to something so we can differentiate them. I can't tell the difference between this limestone and dirt. There should be a difference. So how is everybody? Been a crazy last couple of weeks, and this last week has been insane from a political standpoint, and I'm not going to talk about it, but it is a terrible, terrible tragedy. Oh, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There are criminals who need to be brought to justice, but the wrong criminals are being brought to justice. Let's just leave it like that. That way I don't have to talk about it and upset people. Well, potentially upset people. I don't know if it would upset people. I don't know. Would Minecraft textures be better and everything? Because then I have to keep changing these textures over and over. Not fond of that. It takes longer to change textures of this thing than other games that are of similar bent. Yeah, if you want to play this game, you have to make a commitment to not only play the game, but to also modify it so that it plays a little better, closer to what you want it to be. Because I can guarantee you when you first start playing this game, it's not going to be what you want. Not perfectly so, anyway. Okay, that texture is weird. There must be a light thing going on the other side of that. It's just to keep the room lit. Uh-oh. Good to the last drop. I also, besides some of the graphics, I also changed the sounds. Everything is playing backwards. Because I don't know how streamer safe the music is. It's probably pretty good, but that's not the point. Let's get this going. Up. Alright, let's see what we can do here. There's no way to shift click it in yet. Sounds kind of silly, but that's how it is. All right. The greatest thing about Cubyz, though, is it's got cubic chunks, or as they refer to it as 3-day chunks. So you can journey up hundreds of blocks and journey down hundreds of blocks, thousands of blocks. I don't know what the limit is. It might be millions. You know? There was a time in Minecraft when the guy doing the cubic chunks mod, a man named Robinson, when he first made cubic chunks, I think it was because everybody else had been making taller world mods, and they would go up to 2,000 or something, and it was just wrong because it was just so terribly laggy. And so he vowed to do something about that, and so he made the cubic chunks mod, and it went up to 32,000. The trick is, of course, that you don't have to render everything. And so you don't have to load everything. But it's still at a limit of like 32,000 because of, I don't know the reason. Then, toward the end of the beta of Minecraft, he had changed it so that it went up into the millions, but I don't know the exact number. 8 million, possibly? That's pretty good. When Cubic Chunks was properly revived and finally got some releases, 110.2, 111.2, 112.2, the height is now 1 billion, and that is just ridiculous. I wouldn't want to bother making it that. Nobody wants it's an insane limit, but I still wanted to play it, and I ended up becoming part of the dev team, although I'm not a developer in the sense of programming. I'm just a moderator on the forum, on the Discord. It's good stuff. but they haven't had a proper update since 1.12, and this has upset a lot of people who are constantly nagging about this. Right. I don't know. Should the room entrance have been here? Should I put it over there? No idea. What I need is a way of getting around without having to go this way and then turn left and then turn left again. Okay, first we do this. Then we do this. We also need baobabs. Okay, I can remove more limestone. We are out of room for limestone. We are completely going to be out of room for this stuff. I don't know what we're going to do. I have no idea. Right. Well, let's see what we can do here. Okay, so what we need is 9, 12, 15, 18. I need to make 18 chests. I used up a lot of wood, but we can do this. So it's not so bad. Okay, so now what we can do is we can take the limestone and we can move it over here and here. Inventory management is a little different than how you see it in Minecraft. It's just weird sometimes. I thought this was going to be enough, but it wasn't. Get rid of the sandstone. That might help. Give us a little bit more space for things. I'm also not very fond of this music. The music is biome dependent. And how is that a problem, you might ask? Well, it plays the same song over and over and over. If you stay in the same biome for very long. No, I don't like that. We've emptied it. We're probably going to need a third one. Maybe a fourth one. Alright, so what we need now... Need more of the same. Same things we do every night, Pinky. And maybe one day we'll get these facing the right way. Is that everything? I want to say yes, that's everything. Alright. Now we're going to go up, and we're going to see how the upstairs has been doing. This area needs to be cut out. Once we've finished with the nearby rooms, we can do all that other stuff. But meanwhile, we can double check on this. It's going to go up to there, and this is where the other side of that wall was. We don't have that set up yet. That's another great thing about this game. You can fall up to like 8 blocks without taking damage. Here we go. If I fell from here, I would take damage. But there's opportunities to not take damage. Okay, so this is up to here. And it goes down to here. This is the area I don't know what we're going to do about this, because I don't know what this level is going to be, how high up this is going to be. We may make this a regular roof or something. A regular roof at this level, and then go up higher. I really don't know, because of the nature of I don't know what we're doing. That's being cut out, and that's what I'm going to do next, actually, more of that. But first, I got to find a way to get down. We don't have ladders yet. No ladders. There is something, but I don't think it's been added to the game. It's like it's coming soon or something. I don't know where this is. Okay, we're going up to the top. Yeah, that area is off limits at the moment because we still have to figure out what we're going to do with that area. But this area and this area, they need to be chopped down to whatever level we can get them down to. Ooh, there's a cave over there. That is an interesting looking cave. Eventually we're going to have a tower here with stairs because we can't trust ladders yet. And we'll be able to look over the countryside. This thing uses level of detail in great distances, so you can see stuff really far in the background, just like with Distant Horizons. And they're going to be adding colored lighting to the game if they haven't already. Come on. And we've just passed the 1 hour mark. Probably a sign that I should take a drink here. Let's hydrate a little bit. Yeah, the world has been ruined. The world has been ruined, and many people are going to die through things that were otherwise considered preventable. And there's nothing I could do about it. I can't even say this was foreseen. I mean, before 2016, I mean. I want to avoid talking about it. Let's play a game. People forget the worst thing about 2016 was that a whole bunch of celebrities had died, or at least the worst thing I could think of. Maybe there was things worse than that, and I've just forgotten what they were. Somebody's probably going to remind me, oh yeah, remember when so-and-so did such and such? Oh, that was terrible. Yes, well, I forgot that stuff. I'm sorry. All right, now where are we going to put this? Probably at the 3rd floor. When we get to the 3rd floor, we'll probably have a tower atop that, and it'll go up really, really far. Like, well, we can have it go up as far as we want. What we should have is, though, we should have it go up. Have the tower go up and have different levels for it. I don't know what we're doing here. We have to create roads. This place is a death trap. It's just so easy to get killed. We need to create some roads. We need to create some pretty cool looking roads, I should think. We're going to have one going this way somewhere. Somewhere we're going to have something going that way, and then... But we haven't got that done because we're still building the building. I'm only one person. This isn't a server. I was thinking of opening it up for servers. We can open this up for server, and then I could have friends join me. The problem is it would only be up as long as I was up. Can't change the daytime. I would like to change the daytime to 30 minutes. 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off. Because that's how I prefer it. But you can't change it in Minecraft. You can't change it in Cubyz yet. Don't know how it is in Hytale. I haven't played Hytale yet. Hytale looks amazing. Is anybody excited for the release of Hytale coming soon? Of course, Cubyz is what we should concentrate on, and I shall. What the hell? Oh. I just wanted to remove one layer today. This is the layer. We're going to remove this layer today. And then we'll proceed with other things. I've had trouble getting free time to do this. I've been so busy with so many other things, so many other projects and things, that it's just so annoying. I want to play more Minecraft. I want to play more Cubyz. But I have to prepare for Hightail, and that's taking some time. And I have to edit all these stupid episodes that I have of the old early Minecraft. Like I said, I call it editing, but it's not really editing. I'm just slapping an opening and an ending onto them. I did not know there was going to be so much of this stuff. It's ridiculous. Can't shift click anything up there. Alright. And this is a mess. Well, it looks like this might go on past the 2-hour mark. I really want it to be stuck with only 2 hours. Alright. Okay, you know what? I have had it with this music. Maybe you like the music. I've heard it, and 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 I don't want to hear it anymore. Making the music biome dependent is a huge problem if it's only going to play one song over and over and over again while you're in that biome. Remember, this game should allow for building the same as anything else. They could have building music. They could have breaking blocks music. They could have, depending on what you've done the most lately. Right. All right, let's go downstairs and I didn't make it, and it took damage. But is that a distance of 9? Is there any way I can tell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to trust that. I got to find some way to get down. Well, maybe the other side had something. Ah, made it. Yeah, we're going to need to do something special with this entrance. I just have it like that. That's a mistake. We should probably flatten it out and then have columns on the sides or something. I don't know yet. Whoa. Block updates. Okay, so what we'll need to do Well, we can't use ferroc for the pathway because we don't have enough ferroc. We've only got a few bits of those, so that's no good. And we can't use slate because those are used for tools. Can't use cobble for the same reason. Don't we have anything else we could use other than limestone bricks and limestone tiles? Tiles, bricks. We don't have anything? Because that's what we're using for the floor of this. Well, I don't know. I think cobble would be great, though. We don't have any means of getting lots and lots of blocks. Something like that. We don't even have doors yet. No doors. We got fences and limestone walls. Make some limestone walls. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we have one there. And then one there. And then we break it, and it does that. Yeah. Well, walls are pointless. I mean, well, we have the question of, can we jump over a wall? Yes. But the problem isn't that. The problem is we can't use the walls for anything except maybe columns and things. If we want to move something out in this direction. Okay, let's try the floor. We could walk on top of it. It's a nice texture, but you can see through it, and it's kind of silly that way. But I don't want that to be the texture for the pathway. Well, I don't know. Oh, also this entrance has to have stairs up and down, same as in the other places. We're gonna have stairs up and down here, down there, at that entrance, and down there at that entrance. We might as well just start on those. Okay, so down that way and up that way. So we'll have down that way and up that way. But first we gotta work out the details for the room in the entrance. We got a 4 wide area. One, two, three, four. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the right entrance height? Is it supposed to be 4 or 2? I've 4 got. Those are 2, but what about these? Oh, those go out. Those go out in extra space. Okay, I messed that up. Well, while we're here, let's put away some of the stuff we don't need. Let's get rid of that ferroc. And let's get rid of the sandstone. And we don't want to mess with the limestone wall right now. That really falls under miscellaneous blocks, though. The fences, the walls. Empty walls. And we may have a sickle, but I guess the sickles are used to break the stuff we don't want in. Wait, that lights up. Oh, it's when you're further away that it diminishes. I see. Okay. All right, so it's a 4x4 entryway. Happens. Yeah, we need more block types. We definitely need more block types. That's pretty good. I forgot how we did this at this end, but we're going to obviously change those if we get any more of the red blocks. Of course, there's not much room at this end for much, but it's a 4 wide area. We're going to break it now. Two, 3, 4. Okay, so I said this was going to go down and that was going to go up. Of course, we got a problem with that going up. No, wait, those are the small rooms. Those are the small rooms. These aren't the stairs. All right, so this is the stairs. And that certainly looks like stairs down material. And this will therefore be stairs up. I'm going to have to work on that off camera. Making all the calculations is a little complicated. Anyway, then we got a space between here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. think we'll have it here. Five, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Of course, I have absolutely no idea what this should be, what this room should be about. But we got it. Well, let's work more on this stuff, I guess. We got some dirt. That's the other room. So if we ever connect to the next area in that direction, then there will be we'll put a door there or a doorway there, but we don't have a door. It would be nice if we had a door, but what can you do? All right, that corridor is finished. Do we make a corridor in this direction? The answer is no, because we're going to have rooms in that direction. Okay, so this is another one of those. Okay, so then we do this. I don't know how much of a space we need to have here. At least 4 by 4. Here's something you can't do in Minecraft without taking damage. Yeah, I can't wait till we get more glowstone for that. Okay, what else? What else? What else? We need to... Need to have a room here. Let's see. Would it be better if we had it over, if we had the entrance over here? Oh wait, no, this is where the stairs will go. Okay. So what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. That's only frickin' 8. So I messed up on this. It should have been shorter. But we'll want to have big rooms here and small rooms here, so it's actually okay. This room will be... Well, we want it to be the main bedroom. The guest bedrooms have to be down the corridor over here, you see. But the main bedroom's going to be smaller, which is kind of annoying. Also, this has to go up and that has to go down, and I don't know how we're going to do that. The stairs down here and there will go towards lower levels, but I don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do next... And here is a chunk error. Yes, we have chunk errors in the game. What I was thinking we could do is we could have... Let's put some planks. So it look like a little bridge or something. Then what we gotta do is we gotta make something I didn't want to do. We got so much of these though, might as well. No, wait a minute. Okay, so now we can do this. This is good. It's all coming back to me now. We now have the first feature of the area that is not the thing we had before. There we go. Not the best routine, but... Now, we do need more baobab, but I really don't want to mess with that right now. We'll have to... Tell you what we'll do. We'll make a... We'll make a chest to put stuff in. Temporary. That's another thing. We don't have double chests. We need double chests. All right, here we go. That was awesome. A lot of branches, which means a lot of sticks. But sticks aren't used in the game for anything yet. Don't I knows it. 84 sticks, but they're just called branches. Well, we got that. Let's move on. Nice. What is that? No, really, what is that? I thought it was a cloud for a second, but it's like we don't have clouds. Well, I don't know what it is. It looks like something that... It looks like something I tried to break. But it's in midair. It'll probably go away if I relog. Probably. Alright then. Moving right along. Ba ba da 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 da. That is awesome. But it's giving me all these sticks that I can't use. Well, let me check to see if we can do anything with them. Yeah, we can make sticks into planks, but we can't make planks into sticks. Logs can be made into branches. Wait a minute. What's great is you could modify the game. You could just change the recipes so you could use branches for handles and stuff like that. Right, well, let's... Heh. Eh. Lost a couple here. All right. No, damn it. Didn't realize those were logs. Wait, so I don't have any dirt? Oh, oh, I'm getting dizzy. Boy, look at all this stuff. Well, as the song goes, the road goes ever on and on. But where is it going to? Well, we haven't set that up yet. We're going to set up another base, but we can't do that yet. I have no idea what the hell that is. I hope it goes away. On the other hand, if it stays there, it'd be pretty cool. Hey, look at what we've got, kind of thing. There's a cave over here? Or another one! Oh, this is definitely a problem associated... This is definitely a problem associated with the breaking of trees. Hmm. Eh. Cobble. And there's the block. Not block. There's one of our tower things that... Oh, that's a nice tree. Rather weird looking trees down there. Those are nice too. Yeah, it's hard to see that this is the place to go. That we have to go this way. That's why we have that. But if once we have the pathway, then we can just have another thing that with a sign that says this way to wherever the hell we're going. And so let's see what we got here. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, let's mess that up. Let's mess that up entirely. Oh, wait, we can just place... They're like roots? Well, this is interesting. Didn't Didn't know we could do that. It changes things a little bit. We don't need to be so formal with things anymore. In fact, I think we could do something else. Let's see. No, it won't let us walk up it. Yeah, we don't need to break that tree. All right, let's see. This... All right, let's try to make bridge. Well, that wasn't what I had in mind. This is awesome. If I knew we could have done that, I'd have done this long ago. Can we place torches on top of it? No! No, we cannot. Well, that was worth a shot. Okay, so now what we need to do is... Oh, no, wait. There we go. I can continue this. What the? Another one to... Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, this is it here. You could do that to dirt, huh? And this nice flat area will be the centerpiece. I don't know what we're going to do with this. This is pretty good. Don't know we'll have anything further in that direction or that direction. This direction. That direction definitely. But what we have to do is we have to not clear out, but we have to figure out where we can go. What places there are to go. And we need to go looking for other places to go. I mean, like a good place on a river or something. We don't even have boats yet. I know, isn't it just terrible? No boats! Give me my torches back. I don't need these bloody torches. This was nice. Can still see these things. Oh, they look different now. Well, it's probably going to be fixed in the next version. Or if they don't fix it, It'll be fine. We can keep it. It'll be this nice little thing to have. Almost the 2-hour mark now, so let's get going. We're probably going to want to build a... Oh, we got more of these. Probably going to want to build a building around here somewhere. Maybe this will be a good place to build a building. Or we could have another pathway going this way. In fact, let's go this way since we have built enough things now. I believe we... Oh, there's more over here. Oh, it's these. I believe we've gone this way when we were heading for 0, 0. It certainly looks like it. We're not going to go for 0, 0 today. No Serb Eob. I'm sure this path goes somewhere, though. Somebody's going to ask the question, are we going to build tunnels through mountains? That's a great idea. Even if they're not really mountains. Some of them are a lot closer to mountains than what they have in Minecraft. Vroom. We're going to leave these, but we want to... Yeah, we're going to leave these, we're going to leave those. These are going to be officially left behind. This stuff, though, that has to be dug out, so we're going to dig it out. Oh, I just remembered. We got to go back and get the other stuff. That also needs to be taken care of. That's what this is for. Whenever possible, we have to use the dirt for stuff like this. And flattening the terrain a little bit in a few places. I like this. Though now that I've seen what can be done with those other things, I kind of want to do it that way. Alright, we got to bring these back. There's the dirt. Anybody wanted to know where the dirt was? There's the dirt. Right. Do, 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 do. Ah. This is so out of the ordinary ridiculous. Isn't it, though? Yeah, we'll just leave this long enough to until we could get everything else moved in. More dirt, though. What's going on? I thought I just had some, and now I got more suddenly. I had 4, and then... Never mind, I got... Alright, so what we gotta do now... Alright, we're starting to get the base is starting to look like something we can actually use. Yeah, this would be a better dining area. We could have the dining area take a part of this, and then the other part could maybe be a kitchen or something. But that wouldn't work. Alright. That's the dirt. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Those, nope. Nothing there. More baobab. And we could probably put some of the planks away too, actually. I forgot how many we need. Yeah, wait a minute. One of them is an axe. That's 6 of those, and one and the shover, no, pickaxe. Pickaxes only need 3. Wait, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. Yeah, we're gonna mess around with this a little bit more. Okay. Gotta find it. Top them off, as they say. Always top them off. And these have been surprising. I don't think we'll be doing any more of them, though. All right. Yeah, next episode I'm going to try and get these graphics changed a little bit. I definitely want to change some of the things, like this could be definitely better. This could be definitely better. But this is a 5x5 area. And that's what I'm thinking. These are meant to be 5x5 areas for special tools, whereas you just do this and this is just automatically there for the regular stuff. So we'll work that out, but not right yet. Okay, so first we gotta make an axe. Do 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 do. It's a weird ass axe. Pickaxe. Pickaxe, pickaxe, pickaxe. I don't need to look at the little sheet to tell me what we need here. And the branches. Well, we'll keep the branches because we could use the branches for further digging of stuff out there, but we don't need that here. As they say. Well, I'm about done with this. We've got one more thing to do. I gotta find the... Where are the branches? There's the branches. And the limestone stuff, man. Right, so now we've got everything we need, except we need to go down and what? What do we need to do? Go down and we need more of... Take me a minute to find it. More sandstone. Right. Because that's what we use for these. This is a very long way to go down. Oh, Minecraft is here. Hi, Minecraft. Hey, hey, hey. Ready to summarize the last 2 hours for me? Yes. Yes, the summary of the last 2 hours. Well, first we had summary, and then we had folly, and then we had wintry. Hello. How do you pronounce 4 O's? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Did I ever go to the other side of this thing, and what was on it? Oh. Have I ever gone down there, though? No, I don't think so. Wonder what's down there. Well, it's obviously not iron. And this we've well, we've been down there, but I don't know what the point is. I'm going down, 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 which I believe is by Bruce Springsteen. Although there's a System of a Down, Down, Down song that goes, we're going down in a spiral to the ground. All right. Anything we got down here? Why? Why are we here? Oh, look, there's fog. The fog is... oh, no, wait, it's not fog. It's white blocks. No, what we've done, we flattened some terrain. We started building a road, but we don't have a proper road texture we could use. Maybe we could use white to make the road texture. I hadn't thought of that. Certainly we could get a lot of white here. And suddenly you're like, oh no, what is this? Is this it's a stripped oak block. Stripped oak log. I gotta change the break block animation back to what we had. I really like what I really like what we did for the whatchamazit. For early Minecraft. This stairway feels familiar. Does it? I make all my stairways like that. Enabling me to get through into a room like this. Oh, great, I went too far. No, I think I'll just hold on to these. Put some here because there's extras. What are we at yet? Negative 215. 15? We'll get there. We're getting downstairs eventually if it kills us. 6 block. I'll make my stairway 12 blocks beneath yours in perfect alignment. Well, we haven't gotten to the point where we can I can open this as a server. If I do, it's only going to be like a couple people, really. Won't be able to have too many people on at once. Not if I'm streaming, anyway. Alright, that's 7, so the next one will be it. Ah! Oh, that's fast! Yeah, this might not be the best material to make these. Right. Gotta go down to at least 250 before we could get that. And then we will finally have access to a greater amount of iron. Meanwhile, we've got a tremendous amount of this stuff. We're going to use that for the roads. Roads I was building. Then I'll have the hidden empire which you'll never find. That's ridiculous because I can look for it. I mean, if you really wanted to, but all I have to do is find the entrance. All you have to do is just try to make an entrance. I mean, there's no way you'd have to block it off. It'd be like, oh, I'll do this. Yeah. No, it'll never get through now. But then you got to remember where those things are and so on and so on. Well, never mind. It'll be a few more of these setups levels. 7. And one more for 8. Get some weird imagery this way. When that happens. Okay, we are at 220, 231. Okay, so we're getting there. Once we get to the actual level, then we're going to have to go doing a lot of branch mining until we could find more iron, and then we will call it a day. Because I gotta get going. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. Have I been doing this correctly? Yeah. Where's iron again? 500? Negative 250, I think. I can't be 100% sure. I might want to go lower than 250 but we'll do some searching. The stuff below iron, that's the 500 and lower. I don't have the list with me though. I've got my list of my recipes for tools because I can't remember. I can't remember two of them. The regular X and the shover. One more. Well, I've got enough of the white stuff now. If I could only grind it up into a powder, who knows what we could do. But it's more likely to turn into spackle or something. Do people even know what spackle is? Nowadays? I know you probably do, but one of those things. We're 239. I'll have to make 2 more levels. And I gotta be careful. You know, we're gonna lose some stuff here. If I fall into a hole or something, well, I won't lose stuff, but it's like I could fall into a hole and I have to go all the way back down. Ah, there we go. There is iron. How about that? That's nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What were the chances? Fancy me chances with you. I fancy me chances with you. I fancy me chances. I fancy me chances. Ugh. At least this isn't unfixable. That's something. That is a very long distance to go down. I don't know what I'm doing here. Blah. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Powder joke. Slick. Blarg. All right, here we go. Cobble. That's not good. Well, this is a nice little thing to get lost in. Nah! Don't go that way. Oh, here. Oh, do I have to use the good pickaxe? Well, it looks like we'll be going on longer then, I guess. Oh, wait, I was going this way. Oh, I screwed up. I was supposed to use the other one. This is what... Oh, you know what? This is the one I was using. It doesn't look like a pickaxe. It looks like a bent... A bent... I don't know what. A guy... Make a joke. Make your own joke about something wooden and bent. Is your good pickaxe stored next to the good scissors? Politicians hate scissors. They have to constantly run with them. Oh, another one over here. Let's see how good these work, which is probably not very well. .583, and this is .860. That might be it. But 48, 38. Yeah, that slows it down. And we got something over here. I don't know what this is. Oh. We'll probably get more of that someday, just not right now. Yeah, so this is where we came in, I think, in this direction. Oh, what do we got here? This is a chunk error. So we're in new territory. Territory. Let's put that back. Make sure to keep all the redstone. Make sure to tell me where the redstone is so I could do that. Well, while we're going this way, let's go this way. It's not too far down. It's not too difficult to get back up. Levels out. I don't think we're getting all of it, but never mind. It's close enough. You know, if we could jump down 8 blocks without taking damage, we should be able to jump up 8 blocks. I'm, of course, being silly when I say that. I can't get all this. This is out of the way. All right, what do we got? Only 4, so, yep, gotta fix that. 5. 6. Oh, this is 5. I wonder how soon before we start getting machines in here that would require something like a redstone. 6, 7. Well, okay, I should be able to go through this tunnel. Should, not will, necessarily. There we go. Be nice if we could make glass. I'd like to make some glass, please. Excuse me. Okay, we got one there. I messed up. Right. We are now at 2:55, and this is an ideal place where we could go and try and find additional stuff, although we've already looked through the caves. Now all we need to do is make tunnels and so on and so on. This is also very interesting. It just shows that the terrain has changed since the last update. That's good in its own way. Well, we got 14, so let's go. Gonna end the episode pretty soon, I guess. I don't know. I have to, I need to clear more of the flat areas out. See, I like this. It's like you just make a little space here and then, oh, let's have a little quarry, and then just dig out some stuff. That's great. All right, let's see here. I'll need more sandstone next time. Okay, there I need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, 6. Right. Let's go full speed. Vroom. You can't run and jump at the same time up these look at this. Doink 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 doink. Nice and smooth though. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I got that song in my head. Yeah. Could keep going. Oh no, I went too far. I haven't done any of this yet because we're still working on the first floor. Okay, let's see what we got. Nope, it worked. So these don't the old ones, I don't know which ones are the old ones and which ones are the new ones, but they don't stack. These do stack though. And I gotta find the... Ah, here we are. I have to look up the old ones. Right, here we go. That's the old one. We're keeping the old one. Also, this is backwards. And I wanted to check on these. No, those are still good. Okay, so now okay. Trying to remember this stuff is the problem. Okay, now these have been moved here. Yeah, we haven't changed much to this place. There's more will be done, of course, but right now we're going to make this pathway, but with the pathway... that back there. No, that's fine. Wait, is there a special thing we can make with these? Oh, of course there is. There's tiles, there's bricks. Definitely bricks. Definitely want to make bricks on these things. Ding! Your tiles are ready. Oh, but they're going that way. I wanted them to go the other way. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Do it this way. And since we've got and this is a bridge. Here's another one of those problem areas. Yeah, you know, that's not going to work. That works. No, that doesn't look right. Alright, now we're getting there. Although, still gotta mess with this stuff. If nothing else, I need the dirt. I've got dirt in case we ever can make crops, because I want to make underground crops. Or whatever kind of crops we can make when that becomes possible. Okay, I don't know if we're going to have a pathway going through this that goes down. Let's see, this is where it is normally, so it's 1 down here, then 2 down here. 1 down here, 0 over here. So it might be better to just have it stay up in the air, and then we can just sound around with a dirt path. I still don't know what these are. It's when I broke a tree that had the funny little the funny little tiny branches. As it automatically broke the entire tree when I busted up the top log, and it caused this. And there's one in the neck. There's one down there somewhere as well. I have oh no, it's over there. I have no idea what these are, but I can't break them, and I'm hoping that when I relog they'll go away. But if they don't go away, oh, and I tried placing a block in the middle of it and broke the block, and nope, that's no good. Yeah, you know, we're just going to have to do this like that. Just have to do it the old-fashioned way. They burn it. Got anything in here? Yeah, so here's the branches, and I discovered a whole bunch of crazy things. Well, if it's got to be done, it's a stupid idea because it means lots and lots of terraforming this area. At least now we could, oops, now we can terraform this area effectively as opposed to how we were doing it. Here's what I discovered. These are not wall blocks. These are the branches. We've actually got the branches, and we just place them down, and it does this. And that is awesome. Of course, the only way you could get branches is with logs, or if they were in the tree and you broke the tree. You can't make them with planks, which is annoying. I really don't know what to do about these things. What am I supposed to do about that? Boo! That's okay. We're going to need a lot more of these. We need a bigger boat. We don't even have boats yet. There's no boats. What's with everything we got going on here? Bah. Actually, this should be able to just do this. Goes a little faster. But then we got to do the next level. Do we want to flatten everything out, or do we want to just make it go something else? Let's see where this goes. At least now we know we're not going to accidentally pass through this area not knowing whether there's something there. We'll say, hey, there's this white line. White lines blow away. Blow. Do 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 do. Well, okay, this is interesting. There's a branch inside a leaf block. I don't think that's possible normally. Da da da, the White Line Highway. Now I got that song in my head. I don't mind having songs in my head, but where else are they gonna go? All right. But you're trying to spread them into our heads too. I'm not trying. I have a more insidious way of doing that, so if I were trying, I would have done something differently. It's a rather small road. I was thinking of changing all the roads to size 3. I may yet do that. Alright, we have a functioning situation. Whatever that means. Alright, I was going to keep going this way, which I ought to. Since this is the main line, this might be the first hub, but I don't have that set up yet. But we could definitely decide what we're going to do in this direction. What we should do, though, is we should make it wider, like that. Oops. Well, let's go for it. We got the room. There we go. Nice little effect. Well, we're not going to be needing any logs anytime soon, because we got tons of this stuff. Don't need those there. Don't need those there. Oh, we gotta cut this one down too, because there's. All right, let's put another. We're gonna have to put down another chest here somewhere. First, we'll need to determine how much we need for this. 14. Double check that. That's really helpful. Really is helpful. Where's my dirt? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then... kind of thing. And that goes down. That's no good. I don't know. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No! No, it got messed up somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Of course, all this is going to be white blocks or something like that, but we're trying to get some kind of template. Got one of those kind of people wants blocks done away with like that. All right, so do we put half blocks here, or do we put... Yeah, I think half blocks would make more sense. All right, fine. That's going to eat up my pickaxe. I mean, my chisels. Yeah, so... Well, that's been done. Okay, now what we got to do is we got to figure out where we're going to put this like this. We'll have this... Burp, burp, burp. Oh, no. I can't replace the green block. I have to replace it with a brown block. Boo. And I have no idea how we're going to do this. And that didn't work either. All this moving around. I think this is too high for this area. I think we'll lower it. And the idea is it'll go down from here, kind of thing. And speaking of which, let's go this way already. That's in the middle, so we'll do this. Because obviously at some point this is going to turn right. Oh, it could turn into that cave. Ooh. Ooh. Tree down there too. Where are these mud blocks? Phew. It's a whole underground world. How to get back out of here? Wait a minute. I was up there. I didn't fall. It was over here. Oh. Well, hooray. Oh, we got another one, though. Put it down there. How can that be lit? I don't know. Hey, he cheated to get out. Did I get out? Does it look like I got out? I'm on the wrong side. Right, so that didn't work. But we could have like a pathway going in if we wanted to. Actually, what we could do is we could just dig a tunnel through there. We might dig a tunnel through there. I don't know. Well, we have to cover that up, but let's see where this goes. That's the Harrier. It's a Harrier, and a Harrier place I've never seen. Not even in Space Harrier. And then it turns off and goes this way. Ooh. Where's the leaves on those? Eh? This looks like a just placed torch and... Nope. That one goes that way? What even is this one? I don't remember this one. I know I had more of them, but it's like... And what's weird about that tree over there? Oh, I see. Okay, so that was going this way, and... Tells me to go this way. I keep going this way. Well, that's useless. I need something to tell me to go this way because this is clearly where I'm supposed to go. Well, we're done. These aren't breaking very well. And they're dropping branches. This is one heck of a mess. All right, well, never mind. We've got the main elements of everything. Because we're going to need more of those. Bloop. Yeah, I guess that's just about everything's. Well, we're not going to need the red stuff. Take those. Now, you know what? We'll just leave. We'll leave stuff until it's absolutely necessary. No, let's not take it. Let's do it. Let's not do it. I don't know. I'm not making any sense here. Well, we have the start of it all, don't we? That's all good on that side. That's good on that side. Oh, finally broke that. Well, I was thinking that was a bigger cave than it actually was. A deeper ravine or something. Yeah, we'll finish this layer and then we'll call it a day. I gotta edit something. I gotta try to get back to fixing my zero map. That's a problem. My zero map has been having problems with some kind of, I don't know, maybe it might be my computer is getting old. I'm not clear on this. Sounds like a cover-up. Well, I'm just editing old episodes of Minecraft Alpha. I finally got into that episode that's 2 parts. And I wasn't able to upload it properly the first time because it was 2 parts and I didn't know how to edit them together or to join the video clips together. And that was driving me crazy back then. in the end, I uploaded them as 2 separate parts, which was really annoying because they were like 7 minutes and 8 minutes or something like that. This is weird. You could put these on top of each other. It was just all right. Never mind that. All right. So soon this will go down to the lower level, and then everything will be good there. Okay, we got branches. Oh no, I didn't take branches with me. I was gonna use them, but I didn't. We could come up with some kind of railing, perhaps, with the branches. All right, hold on. I got some baobabs here. Let's just make a few branches. Okay, so now well, not that one. Okay, so now we gotta try to figure this out. Hmm. 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 No. No. Why won't it go? Why won't it go? Is it too far? Well, let's put it on here. Wrong place. There we go. We have something that actually looks like railings. Awesome. We did it. Somehow. Somehow we did it. Well, it's not perfect. Come on. There. We have a railing. We actually have a frickin' railing. That's awesome. I don't know what to say. That is just... That probably wasn't supposed to be intentional, but, well, we made it intentional. We probably wouldn't be able to make it any longer than that, though, because of the difficulties. But, and we can't put torches on it either, as you'll see here. This is not a thing to put torches on. Do that. That's just great. This is finally something or other. So we'll do a layer of this and then we'll call it a day. I've been saying that, haven't I? We'll do this and then we'll call it a day. And then we'll do something else and then we'll call that a day. Let's see. Let's see what we got to do here. Yeah, we're going to have to make room for put the dirt somewhere. We got plenty of places to put the dirts. Oh, that's I didn't see that. I had to hesitate before doing that because I was like, what if I fall too far? Block manipulation. Yeah, but I'd like to have more varieties of blocks, you know. I mean, we've only got 2 different things that we can make out of the limestone. There should be like 4 or 5 or maybe 8. They just haven't decided what they're going to do yet. They're proceeding cautiously with the development, which is good, but they've got to compete with stuff like Hightail. That's kind of my point. But those are weird. And we still got something here. Oh, now watch this. Notice I got 119 torches, right? As you know, you break one of these and the whole thing comes unraveling. Now I'm going to put a torch on it. Boop. Gone. Right? Where did the torch go? Now there's 118. It destroyed the torch. So I got to be careful about that. Alright, well, that's about it, I guess. I gotta clear this out. I'll spend a little time clearing this out, but it's not as big of a deal anymore. About running out of the space. Running out of the space. That was brilliant. If I'd known I do hope we could get the grass to grow on dirt blocks in future. I don't know what they're going to work on next in this thing. That's why I'm on their Discord. Yeah, let's see here. I don't want to tear away from this because I might be like 3-4 weeks before I can resume playing this. I mean, it might be a long time. I mean, what if I get so hooked on Hytale or whatever? That looks just so awful, though, doesn't it? All right, let's see. Let's do this. Not bad. Not bad. Just got to remember to do the other side the same way, and we don't have time for that. We don't have time for anything. It's past 1 o'clock. Now all I need is something for this to go to. Where's it going to go? Who knows? Where's the dirt? I got more dirt here somewhere. Here we go. It'll take a while, but it'll get done. I still want to put columns up, though. Maybe I could use the Ferroc, like I could do this. And guess what we messed up? And then what we could do is we could do this. And then it could go like above and around the torches like that. That's a thought. Let's see what we could do with this. This is funny. That was very funny. It's almost gone. Come on, no! I still keep thinking I'm going to crash or something. Alright, so we got that. We got that. We got that. pretty good. I think we'll leave it like that. Nice little edging that's besides the regular edging that we've got anyway. Now, we just got to figure out what we're going to do with this ground area. Just do that, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. Guess that'll work. Now, what we could have done, we could have used these, and these would have been really awesome looking. But I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I think we'll just leave this like this for the moment, and that's pretty good. Okay, I think we're done now. Just say thanks to everybody for watching. Oh, yes, this. I haven't decided where we're going to put the entrance to this room. 1, 2. This should be the entrance to the room. Probably. Well, okay, I'll do this thing. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. Well, we'll work on this stuff off and on. A lot of off-camera stuff to be worked on. Like this. What is with all this? This ceiling, the next floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got to do this. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, too much opening. It's a good thing we don't have hostile mobs that could spawn on anything anywhere, because this base would be inundated completely. Alright, so we got this, we got this. Bloop, 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 bloop. We haven't done that yet either. Well, we got stuff to mess with there. And then there's a question: are we going to build a corridor this way? No. That was obvious. Oh, I missed that. Oh, we'll have to fix that. 3 on that side. We're going to have them over here, too, now that I think of it. And I have to be careful not to fall down that. What are we going to even put here? It's a floor, obviously, but what are we going to put in the floor? This is going to be stairs down. And that's stairs up, but what is... Probably better to just block it off right now. Well, we've come a long way in one episode. It's almost 3.5 hours. I'm going to stop. Not because I'm tired, but because I just I haven't figured anything out yet. This is just too complicated. It's like a rat's maze. I'm going to go to bed. This really hard sandstone. It's the softest stuff I can have that's not dirt. And so, good night. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully, that'll be sooner. I'd like to maybe do one more episode if I can before Hightail comes out. But I want to get an episode of Zero done if I can. I have no idea how we're going to do that. It's impossible. And like I said, my editing of Minecraft Alpha has been just crazy. Well, it's easy to do. That's not the problem. The problem is I got a lot of junk files I should have deleted. That just do the episodes the way that they were and just leave out all the extra outtakes. I mean, why was I keeping that stuff? Well, bye-bye. See you next time.